Welcome to the solution of LeetCode problem 2348, named number of zero-filled subarrays. In this problem, we are given an integer array nums, and we have to return the number of subarray which filled with only element 0. So here, a subarray is a continuous, non-empty sequence of element within an array. In the first example, the array has 8 elements, which is 1, 3, 0, 0, 2, 0, 0, 4. So now let us understand how many subarrays with the element 0 it has. It has 6 subarrays, which is at first this 0, then this 0, then these 2 zeros. So at first this 0 make one subarray, this 0 make another subarray, and this 2 0 make another subarray. So total 3 subarrays. Now for this 0 has a 1 subarray, this 0 make 1 subarray, and this 2 0 make 1 subarray. So there are 3 subarray here also. So we can say that in total there are 6 subarrays, which is only the element of 6, 0. I hope you understood the problem statement and the examples. Now here, the constraint are the array length can be in between 1 to 10 to the power 5, and each of the array element can be in between minus 10 to the power 9 to positive 10 to the power 9. I hope you understood the constraint. Now let's move on to the algorithm. Now, for the simplicity of the algorithm, we have taken the first example. Here in the first example, it has 8 elements, which is 1, 3, 0, 0, 2, 0, 0, 4. And this subarray, this subarray, this subarray, this subarray, this subarray, and this subarray has all the element of element 0. So here we can say that there are 6 possible subarray which has all the element of 0. So here we have to find the number of subarrays in this problem. So how can we find it? So the algorithm is pretty simple. First, we have to determine what is the maximum length of every subarray with element 0. So here we can say that the maximum length is 2, or we can say that this subarray has the length 2, which is the maximum of this, and this subarray has length 2, where these 2 subarrays has all the element of element 0. Now suppose this is a pure mathematics. Suppose we have an array, and if this array has n number of zeros, that means 0, 0, 0, dot, 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 n, then the total number of subarrays will be n into n plus 1 divided by 2. So here, this is the basic formula. So in the given example, we have seen that in this subarray, it has the value of n is equal to 2. So here, n into n plus 1, that means 2 into 2 plus 1, which is 2 into 3 divided by 2. That means it is equal to 3. So here, we can say that this subarray has 3 continuous subarray which has all the elements 0. One is this, another is this, and another is this. Similarly, this subarray also, it has 3 subarray with all the elements 0. One is this, another is this, and another is this. So here we can say that it has total number of 3 plus 3, which is 6 subarrays. Now the algorithm is pretty simple. We have to iterate each element from left to right, and we will calculate the length of the subarray which has all the elements 0. And we have to store this length into a vector. Suppose here we have to store two elements in the vector, which is 2 and 2, which is the length of this subarray and this subarray. Now we have to perform the n into n plus 1 by 2 formula into both of the vector element or in each of the vector element. And finally, we have to add all the answers. So here 2 into 2 plus 1 divided by 3 will be 3. And 2 into 2 plus 1 divided by 3 will be 3. So here the summation will be 6. So we have to give 6 as output. I hope you understood the algorithm. Now let's move on to the code. In this problem, the code is pretty simple. At first, we are given a function named zerofill subarrays, and the input is a array. After that, we have to take a vector VC to store the temporary numbers or the length of the continuous subarray, which has only the element 0. After that, we have to take a variable answer and we have to take a variable count. Now, for each of the element of the input array, if our current element is 0, that means we have to upgrade the value of count. Or if we are at the last position of the current vector and or our current element not equal to 0, that means we have to put the value of count into the vector VC. After that, we have to reset the count variable to 0. Now, we have to iterate each of the element to the VC vector, and we have to calculate the summation of n into n plus 1 divided by 2. After that, we have to add all of the summations and return the answer. I hope you understood the code. Now let's move on to the time and space complexity analysis of this program. In this program, the time complexity is big O of n because we are iterating each of the element, and the space complexity is also big O of n because we are using extra memories, in which, in the worst case, the size of the extra memory VC will be equal to the size of the input array. So here we can say that the space complexity is also big O of n. Thank you everyone for watching this video. We will get back soon with another LeetCode solution.